What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Drivenology. Today we're diving into something that blends heritage, aggression, and futuristic luxury into one jaw-dropping machine. This is the 2025 Midnight Black Cadillac LED Widebody concept, retro luxury reborn. And trust me, this isn't just another concept car with fancy lights and big wheels. This is Cadillac reminding the world that American luxury can still dominate the streets with presence, power, and pure attitude. Finished in a deep, mirror-like midnight black, sitting low on an ultra-aggressive widebody stance, and illuminated by a next-generation LED signature that looks like it came straight out of a sci-fi movie, this Cadillac feels like the past and the future collided in the best way possible. Let's start with the exterior because one look at this car and you immediately understand, this is not subtle. This is dominance on four wheels. The first thing that grabs your attention is the widebody architecture. The fenders are dramatically flared, but not in a messy aftermarket way. They're sculpted, integrated, flowing naturally from the front bumper all the way to the rear quarter panels. It gives the car a muscular, planted stance that screams confidence. The body looks stretched and hunkered down, like a predator ready to launch. The midnight black paint isn't just black. It's layered with a deep gloss finish that almost looks liquid under light. In the shadows, it feels mysterious. Under street lights, it reflects like polished obsidian. Cadillac has always understood presence, and this paint amplifies every crease and contour in the design. Up front, the grille design is unmistakably Cadillac, but reimagined. It features a massive illuminated LED pattern that replaces traditional chrome mesh with a digital lighting matrix. The Cadillac crest glows subtly at the center, not overly bright, just enough to command attention. The vertical LED daytime running lights extend down into the bumper, sharper and more aggressive than ever before. They frame the face like glowing blades. The headlights themselves are razor-thin LED units, stretching horizontally across the front fascia. When they power on, they perform a startup animation sequence, a sweeping pulse of light that moves across the grille and into the headlamps. It feels futuristic, dramatic, cinematic. The front splitter is finished in gloss black carbon fiber, adding both aerodynamic function and visual aggression. Large air intakes feed the cooling system, hinting that this concept isn't just about looks, there's serious performance underneath. Move to the side profile and that's where the widebody really shows its personality. The wheel arches are significantly flared, housing massive forged alloy wheels finished in gloss black with machined accents. The wheels are wrapped in ultra-low profile performance tires, giving the car a track-ready footprint. Behind those wheels sit enormous multi-piston brake calipers finished in a subtle metallic red, not flashy, just enough contrast to remind you this is built to stop as aggressively as it accelerates. The side skirts are sculpted and aerodynamic, seamlessly blending into the rear quarter panels. The roofline slopes gracefully toward the back, giving the car a coupe-like silhouette despite its luxury sedan proportions. And then there's the lighting signature along the side, a thin LED strip integrated into the lower door line. It glows softly at night, giving the car an almost floating appearance. This is where the LED widebody name truly comes alive. Cadillac has turned lighting into design language. Around the back, the rear fascia is bold and dramatic. Vertical LED taillights pay homage to classic Cadillac DNA, but they're sharper and more intricate. They extend from the roofline all the way down into the bumper, creating a tall, commanding rear signature that's unmistakable even from miles away. A full-width illuminated light bar connects the taillights, glowing red against the midnight black paint. Beneath it, the Cadillac script is backlit in white LED, subtle yet powerful. The rear diffuser is aggressive, finished in carbon fiber, with quad exhaust outlets integrated seamlessly into the lower bumper. The exhaust tips are black chrome, adding to the stealth aesthetic. This concept perfectly balances retro cues and futuristic execution. You see hints of classic Cadillac grandeur in the proportions and vertical lighting. But everything has been sharpened, widened, and modernized. Now let's step inside, because if the exterior is dramatic, the interior is pure luxury theater. Open the door and you're welcomed by ambient LED lighting that sweeps across the cabin in a soft animation. The interior is wrapped in premium black quilted leather with contrast silver stitching. Every surface feels handcrafted. The seats are wide and supportive, featuring diamond pattern stitching inspired by classic Cadillac models from decades past. But they also integrate modern bolstering for high-performance driving. Heated, ventilated, massaging, of course. This is Cadillac. The dashboard is dominated by a curved panoramic OLED display stretching from behind the steering wheel all the way to the center console. The display is crisp, ultra-high resolution, and customizable. You can switch between classic analog-style gauges inspired by vintage Cadillacs or a futuristic digital performance layout showing boost pressure, torque distribution, and real-time telemetry. The steering wheel is wrapped in Alcantara and leather, flat-bottomed for a sporty feel, yet still elegant. The Cadillac crest is illuminated subtly at the center. The center console features brushed aluminum accents, piano black surfaces, and a crystal-style gear selector that feels like a piece of art. There's a wireless charging pad, multiple USB-C ports, and a fully integrated voice assistant powered by Cadillac's latest AI system. The sound system, a premium AKG surround sound setup tuned specifically for this concept. When you play music, the cabin transforms into a concert hall. The insulation is so refined that outside noise virtually disappears, until you decide to open up the exhaust. Rear passengers are not forgotten. The back seats offer executive-level space with individual climate controls, digital displays, and ambient lighting zones. Legroom is generous. Headroom is comfortable despite the coupe-style roofline. The headliner features a subtle LED starlight effect, tiny embedded lights that mimic a night sky, perfectly matching the midnight black theme. Now let's talk performance, because this isn't just a showpiece. Under the hood of the midnight black Cadillac LED widebody concept sits a twin turbocharged V8 engine paired with a mild hybrid assist system. Cadillac is rumored to be pushing this concept beyond 700 horsepower. Instant torque from the hybrid system eliminates turbo lag, delivering brutal acceleration. 0 to 60, estimated around 3.2 seconds. The exhaust note is deep and commanding, a refined growl at idle that transforms into a thunderous roar under full throttle. Power is sent through an advanced all-wheel drive system with torque vectoring, ensuring maximum grip even with all that power. The suspension features adaptive magnetic ride control, constantly adjusting in real time to road conditions. You can switch between multiple drive modes, Tour, Sport, Track, and a customizable individual mode. In Tour mode, the car feels like a floating luxury cruiser. In Track mode, it stiffens up, sharpens throttle response, opens the exhaust valves, and lowers the ride height slightly for improved aerodynamics. Braking performance comes from massive carbon ceramic rotors, providing incredible stopping power without fade. Despite its aggressive stance and widebody kit, the car remains surprisingly balanced. Cadillac engineers have focused on weight distribution and chassis rigidity, ensuring this concept performs as well as it looks. Now, let's talk pricing, even though this is officially a concept. If Cadillac were to bring something like this into limited production, we're likely looking at a starting price north of $120,000. A fully loaded performance trim could easily push toward $150,000 or more, especially with custom paint finishes, carbon fiber packages, and advanced technology upgrades. But for that price, you're not just buying a car. You're buying presence, heritage, innovation, power. The midnight black Cadillac LED widebody concept represents something bigger than just one model. It represents Cadillac's vision for the future, blending traditional American luxury with modern performance and cutting-edge lighting technology. This car proves that retro inspiration doesn't mean living in the past. It means honoring it while pushing forward. From the glowing LED grille to the wide muscular stance, from the handcrafted interior to the hybrid-assisted twin-turbo V8, everything about this machine feels intentional. It's bold, it's unapologetic, it's theatrical, and if Cadillac decides to make this real, the luxury performance segment better be ready. Because retro luxury has officially been reborn. Let me know in the comments, would you choose this over a European luxury performance sedan? Would you spec it in midnight black, or go for a different color? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Midnight Black Cadillac LED widebody concept, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more automotive content just like this. This is Drivenology, and I'll see you in the next one.